Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the kitchen making some barbecue chicken and yellow rice with a side of broccoli and carrots. We're making the entire meal, so let's get right into it. First things first, we're getting started on the barbecue chicken. So right here I have my chicken that's already seasoned and marinated. The full seasonings is going to be down in the description box for you guys to check out below. On top of a baking rack, I just placed aluminum foil, and now I'm just placing the chicken down to start the process of barbecuing it. For the barbecue sauce, you could use whatever you'd like, but today I'm using honey barbecue sauce. So right now I'm just putting some barbecue sauce over the chicken because I'm gonna go ahead and just rub it all in. This is what the chicken is looking like right now. Don't worry, I know it's looking very blah, very pale, but we're gonna get into it. Once the oven is preheated, we're gonna go ahead and wrap the chicken up for the oven. You wanna make sure that you get everything nice and secured to prevent any spills and to also ensure that the chicken traps all that heat in and is getting done. Leaving the chicken open as shown, we're gonna go ahead and place it in the oven for 45 minutes. 45 minutes later, this is how the chicken is looking. I'm just turning them over to the other side to get done. Once I've completed the process of flipping the chicken all over to the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and put them back in the oven the same way for another 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes later, this is how the chicken has progressed. So now for our finishing touches, I'm flipping them back over because I'm gonna go ahead and add some sauce and just let them get done in the oven for 15 minutes. You see how that piece just came off? Yeah, our chicken is definitely tender. So for the sauce, I'm using the honey barbecue sauce, I'm using some ketchup, and I'm also going to be using some brown sugar. This is how the sauce is looking. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just brush it all over the chicken. I want to make sure I taste this sweetness in every bite. So what I'm doing now is just getting the sauce all over the chicken, flipping it over onto the other side as well, getting it under there. Once we're finished adding the barbecue sauce to all the chicken, we're going to place it back in the oven. This time we're going to only do it for 15 minutes just so the sauce could kind of stick to the chicken and everything will be nicely done. 15 minutes later, this is the finished product. This is the barbecue chicken all done. So now we're gonna go get started on the yellow rice. We're using the Goya yellow rice, the Spanish style. The instructions come on the packet, but I like to just tweak it a bit to my liking. To boiling water, I add minced garlic and butter, and then I empty the rice into the pot. Today I'm using 2 packs of the yellow rice for this recipe. The next thing I do is cover the pot to allow the rice to start cooking. After the water has dried down quite a bit, it's time to check the rice to ensure that it is cooking well. As you guys can see, even though the water has dried down a bit, it is still wet. So what I'm gonna do is cover it and allow it to finish cooking. This time I'm gonna lower the heat to ensure that it doesn't stick or burn. Once the water has dried down completely, I'm using a fork to fluff the rice. This is to ensure that the rice is not clumped up together, and I'm also just making sure that it is really dry because we don't want no wet rice. To complete this meal, we're gonna be making some veggies. Today I'm gonna be making broccoli and carrots. I'm using 2 crowns of broccoli and 3 carrots. Using some salt, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it all over the broccoli. This is just to sanitize it, get rid of any bugs, worms, pesticide, all that extra stuff. I like my broccoli and carrots done with minced garlic. Melting down some butter, I added in some garlic. Now I'm just sauteing it and allowing it to cook just a little bit. I went ahead and cut the carrots to this size. Now I'm just giving it one final rinse before I add them to the garlic and butter. Because the carrots is on the more tough side, I always do it first before I do the broccoli because I like my broccoli to have some crunch to it. So I'm just sauteing the carrots first. After about 3 to 5 minutes, I add in the broccoli and I just combine everything all together to get it nice and buttery and garlicky, just how I like it. I like to add some garlic salt with parsley in and some ground black pepper. Cover it and allow it to steam for 5 minutes, and then there you have it, we're all done. Here is the finished meal of yellow rice with barbecue chicken served with broccoli and carrots on the side. I hope you guys try this recipe and be sure to comment down below and let me know how you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.